Welcome to my channel A Plus Studio, and today I like to show you how I am making me blouse, but I want to making blouse that hug my figure. I like something that not gonna be too tight, but will show the bust, the sexy body of mine, yes, and I want to look more woman. I don't want a blouse that hanging and have a lot of freedom of movement. I want something that show my waist and show my bust. So I start drawing, taking from the other clothing, that I am greatest upcycler, and I like to use different kind of clothes, and I like to make them mine. So I did take some sample of the older clothing, and I create myself a nice pattern. So you see here it's side or the back of the side, and I don't want longer, I don't want freedom like a tunic, because a tunic it's different kind of outfit. I am, on the side that I like to look more appealing as a woman and showing, we're allowed to show what we have, so, and feel this way. Here I had a little bit in, and the tape stuck, and I need to improve and put back all the pattern that I did. I can show you video how I am copying the older clothing or different clothes and making my own. So I will make different video about that. But here I want to show you how I create myself. You see, this is front and this is side, and I put there that I need to add a little bit because of the seams, and you have to consider 5/8 of the inch or 1 centimeter or centimeter and a little bit more for seams. So here I was mingling around and thinking, I want something that I will have free movement, but in the same time, I want something that hug me, hug my body, and in the same time, I want a figure type, the guitar type that look. And I already start sewing the blouse, but then I realized, and I said, well, if I start sewing it, why can't I put the camera on? Because you see, many times I am making, sample and then I'm showing. Here I am doing it raw. So if you see me, I did mistake here and I cut the fabric in the middle of the sleeve. Yes, 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 yes. And the sleeve, this is how you copy. The longer side on the sleeve goes in the back, and the shorter side goes in the front. I just edit myself those changes because the original one they go straight and fabric different. So I give myself, adjustment. You can do it also 1 centimeter, centimeter and a half till 2 centimeters, and you will be fine. Longer in the back because of the movement, and a little bit shorter in the front. I start making it. I start sewing already. The fabric, it's wrinkle very fast, and it's create me a little bit uncomfortable, but I love the color, and I was looking in my stash what I have that I can, use another different kind of fabric that what I was talking about, that gives me hugging feeling and looking sexy. And you see me that I create here the type of the pocket, and I make a little mistake because the part that they're under princess seam, I supposed to make it a little bit different. And it's alright if you are making it, and this is new for me because I never make this kind of blouse before. It's too many details and different details. See the pocket that I love to have. In original, there is a pocket that's square and goes on top, and the other one small with the elastic goes inside. Well, too many details and hanging things here and there. Well, I am on the simple side person, so I don't like shining things, adding a lot of details to the clothing. Well, I like simplicity. So this is me. I think that if you're a woman, it's enough that you wear a nice outfit and you don't need a lot of details. This is my way of thinking. So here I already opened the fabric because I make mistakes, and I was sewing and I see something wrong, and I rip the seams, and I try to make a blouse that will, as I said before, give me movements. I'm showing you the right and the left side in the front. And here I will probably will change the French seam piece because I didn't have the original pattern to cut off. Here you see me, I did some stitches with one of the sergers, but I will fix the stitches because the serger is too tiny and it just gives me ridiculous stitches, and I don't want that. I want nice wide ones, that will hold enough fabric, and don't be at the edge, the stitch. This is what I don't like. Here I'm showing you the secret. It's the back. This was, I never did this before. This is two different fabrics, all right? And this is me trying, and trying to make a hugging feeling with this fabric. Of course, this fabric is on the stretchy side, and you have to consider that not every fabric behaves the same when you are creating your own pattern or cutting and making pattern from old clothes and taking and copying the pattern. So here I made some mistakes because I never sewn this kind of fabric with this one. This one, it's stuffy, doesn't move nowhere. So I did the, I will adjust later on, but look how it stretched, and it stretched a lot. So you need to consider, and you have to understand so many times you need to do adjustment, and so, but not trying, you wouldn't be able to make what I am trying to make. And I'm telling you, and again, you have to love sewing. If you love sewing, you will see outfits, you will wear clothing, and you will be professional. Trust me, you have to love what you're doing. So here I'm going to use it on the neckline, double this fabric. This fabric really stretch a lot. It's not regular, and it's stretchy till, well, I like fabric that hold the shape after it's stretched. This one, it's a little bit too loose. So you have to be patient a lot, and you have to try on many times to see where is the those minuses that you can adjust. Now again and again, I'm showing you here that the back goes a little bit longer part and the front goes a little bit shorter at the you know, at the sleeve line. You see, I did cut by mistake and I was lazy to cut. I had this fabric, a lot of it, but I said, well, at least I will be sharp at my sewing because I need to put uh, one on top of the other, and I want nice stitch. I don't want those two stitches wandering around. I want them to be exact in the same place. So at least, you know, it helped me to keep myself tight and really sharp at my sewing. Do not pull the fabric that you add into. Just go regular. You're sewing regular fabric, behave this way, because here when I am installing the sleeve, a little bit movement and everything will go crooked. The problem is maybe after sewing this you will need to throw the needle because these dots, they are like you know, like you feel them on top, you know, like they've been glued or painted with something, you know. So they are very interesting. Never had this fabric before. You feel when you touch them, and they have different feeling than the fabric is. It's like they had the glue, and they've been, you know, after the fabric being created, they been put on top the fabric. You know, they being installed on top the fabric. So you have to be careful with that because it's some kind of like feeling like a gluish a little bit, and I know it's destroy sewing needles, so I was ready for that. And here I am showing you all the pieces that I'm trying to make a second sleeve. And you have to know that I love, 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 love. First, I am installing the sleeve, then I am making one stitch from the sleeve and on the sides. This is why you see me that outfit it's open and I do not stitch the sides. It's easy to, this is the way, the best way and easiest way to install the sleeve, because when you are sewing the seams of the sleeve, it's already limited with the movements, limited with the opening, and I need to you know, adjust and to put together those pieces. Uncomfortable. When you have an open outfit, it gives you enough movements, it gives you enough freedom, and then you can connect in with one stitch from the sleeve till the bottom of your outfit, and it will be wonderful. Only thing that you need to do is you need to use pin where is the stitches in between, you know, so it holds everything together. So this is not a problem. I am continue doing it, and I will probably open the rib, the piece of the French seam, you know, this piece, and I will cut one piece that I want to have a pocket. It is important that you should be prepared when you're sewing, that you will need to use seam ripper or whatever you use. I use the cutter knife, you know, the boxes knife, you know, that it's comfortable for me, or the other knives that they very sharp, they open seams. So I use those. After you open seams, you should use the iron and you fix the problem. Right here I'm showing you that I already start working on I did install the original piece. I will show it to you a little bit later. And here you go, turning on the left side, and you see the outfit inside. This was the piece that was missing. Look, here you go. So I did make mistake when I was drawing the this piece of pattern, and I because on one side it was cut in the piece on half, or less than half, and the other was full, and it's comfortable to have two pieces. Here I add the piece that you seeing in the t-shirts, that it will give stability, it will hold the bag, because this cotton fabric is really going crazy. And I did use the stitch in the middle. I put the dart there because my back is narrow and I am small woman, and I don't have such a wide back, so I did need to give stitches. Here you give only one stitch. In the front I'm going to give double stitch, 2 stitches, because it's the pattern demands that. But in the back, let camera to concentrate. Hello, here you go. You see I give here 2 stitches. In the back I gave only one. It doesn't need to have another one. So you see the pocket that I'm showing you how I sew the pocket. I used serger before I connect everything together, and then I just was sewing straight stitch, and I do have pocket both sides, on the left side and right side in the front. I have pocket and I love it. Use iron every time that you make stitches. If I make straight stitches, I give the iron. See how nice it lays and shows the figure. This is what I love. And still stretch too much, but this is what I need. So in the end of the video you will see it, how nice it will look. So if you see me here, you see how it's demanding here to do the work and have a straight stitch and connect those in between the pieces, that it will go stitch with a stitch, by millimeters, and it will keep me sharp there. And I love it because it's demanding, but it's worth it in the end. So here you go. I did give a little bit space on the fabric in the front because don't forget that you have breasts, and we need a little bit more because in the back it's flat. So don't forget that front piece needs to be a little bit wider. In pants, when we're wearing in the back, we have wider piece and in front narrow piece, but in the blouse it's in the opposite way, because we have on top beautiful God creation and we need a little bit more space. So here you go. I did install the sleeves, and I did use the iron and steams. Yes, steam. You see, I did connect them straight, and I love it. Stitch with a stitch, shoulder stitch with a stitch that I create by mistake that I cut, but still it keeps me together. Now I'm showing you, this is what I love. I love, 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 love to do this stitch. This stitch, it gives me, first of all, I had enough freedom, as I said before, and I did install my sleeve, and I did try it on, and I see that it works. And second of all, it's one stitch, not 2 stitches, narrow places, and I need to go and install a sleeve. Trust me, try, and you will be comfortable doing what I am advising you to do. Now, stitch to the stitch, and here, the only one place I'm going to put a pin. This is the only one place, one pin. Kaboom, done. All the other pieces, here you go. The fabric self not stretchy fabric, so I am happy. First I'm going to connect those pieces together, 2 stitches from the sleeve till the bottom of my outfit. Look how it goes. Yes, And then I will go back to the table and I will give and press an iron press. Before I connect them together, I give a serger in the end of the fabrics to have an easy access, and then I close the stitches. Here I go. Now here I left on the sides those two openings. They are comfortable because, you know, we women have a little bit of behind and we need, again, um, free, freedom of movement. Yes. Okay, this is the, 1.5, 2 centimeters that I need to do the fold in the sleeves. But before I'm going to the sewing machine, I'm going to use the iron, showing you here that I will need what's left to do. Only those stitches on the front neck and the hemming, this is the hemming, and the hemming the sleeves. So I prepare myself and cut the piece. Look how beautiful. The pocket, it's has enough space inside, and I love it because, sometimes I need to put cell phone keys or something, so it will hold it and have enough space, so they are, deep. As I'm showing you here, this piece, as in the back piece, it's really a mess, and this fabric, oy. So you have to understand, when you create in your front neck and back neck, you take the 25% less of your neck. This is how you stretch a little bit here and there, and this is how it will hold the shape. But here I will probably need more stretch, so 35% before I'm going to cut. I'm showing you here, before I'm going on the sewing machine, I did use iron from the both sides of the both sleeves, and this is how my stitch will be straight and fabric won't move under the sewing machine. So I did it, and even that I give a press before I went to the sewing machine, I went back and give another press. Here I did the hemming. Before I do the hemming, I did the serge the edges, and then I create this hem. But have to understand, this fabric that stretch, if you don't give a press after you stitch, straight stitch, hemming, it will go wavy. So after you stitch, you use iron to fix this wavy situation, those waves, and it will stay stretched from top to the bottom. You iron. Do not go on the sides. This fabric is, oh, I didn't have different fabric to put them together because I want to make nice design, and I have to use this one. And when you're using fabric that creates trouble, so well, yeah, this is the last piece that I need to do. And I'm thinking how to create, because I like the V front neckline, and I like to create one that will look more natural, and probably will go one on top another. And it's easy method. If you will ask me, I will create and make videos for you. I hope you didn't forget to subscribe. It is important for me, because when you subscribe, I can continue and do videos. I'm showing you here the V-neck that I create, and as I said, one on top another. I didn't use another stitch on top, I just used an iron, and this is enough for me. I tried on before I put it on the table, and I love, 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 love what I did. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I give you some ideas. I hope that you can wear those clothes, and I hope, of course, I hope to see you next time. Be happy, be healthy, and of course, I see you next time. Bye.